Hello and welcome back. The extreme exhaustion has finally started to lift and it feels so good to be back in the kitchen again, slowly getting back to cooking from scratch. It's funny how stepping away from something can remind you just how much you love it. So today I'm sharing a cozy weekend of hearty homemade meals, trying out a few new recipes, and getting back and just into the rhythm of cooking for my family again. I'm so glad you're here. Let's get to it. I've been finally starting to feel a little bit better. Thank God for that. Right, it's hard. This period is hard. I'm about almost 11 weeks and I could eat a beef stick, which I think is a good sign, and I don't want to sleep the entire day. So I'm gonna try to start getting in a better rhythm of cooking again, but still do simple meals. This is a nice 30-40 minute meal of vodka pasta, and I'm adding some little sausage meatballs into it. Gives a nice flavor, depth, and some protein to the dish. We're just gonna roll these up. I'm not even gonna make special meatballs out of them. Letting toddlers grab cans out of the pantry is a trick I use often to get dinner on the table. Both of my boys have really loved doing this, and it's just so cute. I feel like it's really just one of the first steps they do in getting them really involved in the kitchen and in our meals, and I can't wait to see all the things he's going to do in the kitchen and help me out with. Can't wait to have another little helper. All that sausage fat creates a lot of flavor in this pasta sauce, so I just keep it all in the pan. Also, I just love adding sausage to this because my kids really like sausage. I think it actually might be their favorite protein, and honestly, I kind of get it. The longer these onions caramelize and the longer you let the tomato paste brown afterwards that goes in, the more flavorful this dish will be. So if you have an extra few minutes, let these cook as long as you can. But if you're in a hurry, it still tastes good, but just to make it a little bit better. And thankfully now my kids can handle a little spice, and about a half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes gives it a really nice little kick, and you can add some more on top. To make it creamy, you could of course just add some heavy cream to this. Like if I'm in a hurry, that's what I'll do. But this recipe, which actually worked out pretty good, is just a blended cottage cheese, and that just adds a little bit more protein and makes it a little bit healthier for you. That's good. It'd also be good topped with burrata, creamy cheese on top. Not too spicy. I think I'll add a little bit more red pepper flakes, which is good because the kids can't stand too much. But the sausage gives it a nice flavor compared to just your normal vodka pasta recipes. Keep her, and it was quick and easy. Come here. Everyone happy? Now that I'm way better, we try to spend every morning outside before work and school begins. It puts all of us in such a great mood, and I'm going to start trying to do it barefoot because of all the benefits that brings too. And plus, it's just the best time to water the garden. Being forced outside daily is one of my favorite parts about keeping a garden up, even though it is hard at times, but the benefits definitely outweigh the challenges. Well, I am finally feeling better to start making our bread again. I've missed my KitchenAid, I must say. I'm gonna make some Italian meatball subs tonight. I've been craving those. And I'm getting started on the bread a little bit late, but this is a really quick sourdough. Quick sourdough is also using yeast, so you can pretty much make it the same day, same afternoon. I've just got some lukewarm water here that I'm gonna put in with some yeast and let that set for a little while, then add the other ingredients. We've been having that Dave's Killer bread, which is good, but I'm very over it. And not making bread from scratch, I feel like it's really limited what we can eat. And my kids love bread, I love bread, so I'm just so happy to be back in the kitchen again. Huh? You too? Really? You're happy I'm making bread again too? He's happy I'm making bread again too.
Make my favorite bread.
Your favorite bread? Yeah. I think you'll love this one.
What is this?
You'll like this one too. I think I'm gonna do half burger buns. I'm doubling the recipe, and half sub buns, and yeah, just save the burger buns for this weekend. We're going down to the beach, so like we'll definitely have some burgers at some point. So good to have those on hand. It just needs to all mix in the mixer until it gets nice and soft, and then you let it rise, shape it, let it sit for another, you know, like 30 minutes to an hour, and you're ready to go in the oven. So this is a really easy one. I'm starting out easy again. I'm doing half whole wheat flour and half of this 100 whole red wheat flour. I've been really liking this for the sourdough bowls. It definitely has like a nuttier flavor and really, really good. So I'm doing just half and half in this recipe. I was a little worried my water was too warm for the yeast, but no, she rose beautifully. It's a quick thing about yeasted, and it'll still have a nice flavor of a little bit of sourdough in there too. Now I'm gonna try my best to roll these out good. With this new flour that I'm using, it's definitely more wet, so I find I just have to add a lot more flour than what I normally would. So I've just got to get the ratios right. And soon, now that I'm feeling better, I want to start working with my own grain meal. I've said this before, but I love working with dough, and I have truly missed it. Happy to be back. I've been so thankful for my first trimester freezer meal prep. The meatballs I prepared have lasted us like a solid 6 to 7 meals and have helped me save money, a lot of money. I'm trying to also just get back in the habit of making one salad dressing a week so I can easily throw together a salad like this on the side. Just having the dressing already made makes it so much easier to throw any salad together. I've been so surprised also at how much more flavorful garden grown lettuce is. Like, I swear, it's just like not the same food. This kind I grew this year has a really nice peppery flavor. I'm gonna grow more of it next year for sure. Almost like a bit like arugula, but not as strong. And I'm just so looking forward to those garden tomatoes soon, because also a different food. Every pregnancy I crave a really savory food. So, and I find like if I don't have what I'm craving, I actually don't feel that well. And so I just kind of need to go with the cravings, which the good thing about pregnancy is like you crave something and you really, really enjoy it. So I always really like that part of pregnancy. I don't have these same cravings in normal day life, and it's nice to really crave something, eat it, and enjoy it. So now this afternoon we're gonna have some loaded baked potato soup, which the kids all love, of course, and just is so good. So I'm cooking up the bacon a little early, and I don't know why one of my cravings has been buffalo chicken dip. So I'm gonna have that as like my little evening snack. I want something spicy and savory. Like, I don't want something sweet. I don't want something small. I don't know, that and just some chips sounds good. So hopefully that'll last me a few nights. And I mean, the belly's already here. I can't believe it. My belly has never been this big this early, but I guess that just happens quicker and quicker with the more kids you have. I don't know, it's kind of nice, but I didn't expect not to be able to fit in some of my clothes this early, but it's a nice little reminder, and I think it makes it feel a little bit more real to my husband when he sees the belly. Waste a bit of that flavor. This gives the soup, makes it the best it'll ever taste. While I'm waiting for those onions to cook, I'm gonna go ahead and make the ranch to go in the buffalo chicken dip. I'm going to eyeball this a little bit because I don't want to make more ranch because I don't really have a plan for it this week. So I'm just gonna try to make about 1 cup. Just making the buttermilk first. Then those herbs go in, some sour cream, mayonnaise, salt and pepper, a few garlic and onion powder, and that's really it. Just so easy and super, super good. What got me through the first trimester was a lemonade, and I think it's going to be watermelon juice this time for the second trimester. It's just so good. And you know, watermelon can be hit or miss this season, or like it's not really super hot yet. So I just feel like if it's not that good and the kids aren't loving it, I'll just turn it into some watermelon juice by blending it up and putting it through a strainer, and they love this stuff. I just sweeten it with a tad of honey, and it's so good. I just gotta save a bit for them. I don't like to make it quite as thick as the recipe calls for, so just a tablespoon or 2 of flour, not even that. Just don't think it's necessary, but a little bit to thicken it up. That creates the roux. The longer you have to cook these onions, the better, because it's just going to give more and more flavor. Chicken stock, a little bit of milk and cream. The potatoes go in, and delicious. I love this meal. I can keep from eating all the bacon. No one's in here to check me, so I keep grabbing a piece. My sourdough bills with this new whole wheat flour from Azure are turning out so flat and sad. I mean, look at this thing. I don't know. I might be waiting too long on the starter to like mix it. Now that it's warmer, the starter's ready a lot earlier, but I really think it's the flour because, you know, I wasn't always perfect with that before. Does anyone have a good trick here or face the same? I'm heating the Dutch oven. As the oven's heating up, I'm adding ice, but it's just still so flat. The benefit is, though, it's not as crusty, which is actually really good for my kids because they don't like that, like, crusty sourdough. It's my first time using the Instant Pot to cook chicken frozen. I did have to wait until it could like be in different chunks, like not just one block, but it worked pretty good and the chicken turned out okay. So it's a nice way if you forgot to defrost chicken, which I did and I wanted to get this done today. I love cream cheese. Treats after the kids go to bed are always the best. Can't wait to try this. It's perfect. So much better with the homemade ranch too than what you like normally would try. And all the fresh herbs.